Go to school, have a safe job, create a family, own a house is not what will make me happy. A lot of people nowadays are speaking about go to college, have a family, buy a house. Okay, if you have not your life figured out, maybe at 30 years old you are a loser and all this stuff. And a lot of people are even sad about this because they see themselves about maybe 25, 30 years old and they don't have a house, they don't have a family, or maybe they didn't went to college, they don't have a safe job. But at the end, this will not make me happy and probably will not make you happy either, because you think logically, okay, I will spend 4 years, 5 years going to school, spending a lot of money, having a really big debt, and at the end, yes, I will end up with a piece of paper that tell to other people that I'm able maybe to do consulting, or maybe I know a lot of stuff about that topic. But at the end, yes, if you want to have a safe job, because at the end, also this safe job mentality, it's just an idea, because a safe job, it does not exist. And in my opinion, being an entrepreneur, it's really better and more safety than have a 9 to 5 job, because if you have a skill and you know exactly how to go in the marketplace, how to sell the skill, you will make money until forever. You will make money during your entire life because you know how to create income for yourself. But if you are going to a 9 to 5 and you are hoping that other people will pay you, you will not be 100% sure that other people will pay you for your skill. So this is why I've chosen a complete different path from average and normal people, because at the end, average people, what they do, they go to school, they go on an extra school in order to get maybe a degree, or maybe they go to college, they get a safe job maybe until 60 years old, they want to have a family, they want to buy a house, just because the idea of owning a house, they will maybe retire with just little money and they will struggle and be sad for the entire life. And then those people will be maybe just dreaming about supercars. They will say to themselves that, okay, if I will buy that piece of clothing that maybe it's worth $1,000, then I will be happy. But at the end, happiness it's inside you. And as I said before, I have chosen a complete different path. Yes, I've done a school as a computer scientist because I had my old mentality. But now that I see the world in a completely different perspective, I can easily see my path, and I'm not seeing myself maybe in 10 years with a family. I'm not seeing myself owning a house. I'm not seeing myself with, for example, a safe job. I'm seeing myself as an entrepreneur, as someone that really enjoyed every single day of the life, and every day is an adventure. Because pretty much for me, it's not that every day is the same. Every day I do different stuff, I have different ideas, I am in front of different people, and this is what really makes me happy. And in the future, I will be able to travel the world, to maybe spend a few months here and there. And if I own a house, it's not possible. And maybe if I have a big family, also it's not possible. So for me, for my personal perspective, I am not seeing myself, for example, at 30 years old with a family and with a house. Probably I will be with my friends, yes, probably will have a girlfriend, and yes, probably I will have a lot of money, because right now I am working very, very hard on my businesses. But at the end, you just need to do what makes you happy. Because at the end, this idea is just imposed from the society. All the society, all the people around us are expecting this path, this idea. And this idea was sold to you by social media, by mass media, by other people that have given up about their goals. Because it's important that you do what you like. Don't worry about other people's opinion. Don't worry about what your neighbor, what your friends, or what your parents think about you. It's your own life. And if you don't want to go to college, if you don't want to buy a house, it's not that. Just think different. Because these goals, buy a house, have a family, have a 9 to 5 that it's safe, are just goals and stuff imposed by society to you into your mind. Because you remember when you were a kid, you had giant dreams, you were thinking big, you were thinking different, you was not with this idea about safe job, about buy a house and all this stuff. But you were thinking about change the world, get what you want, achieve giant goals, do what you like, and at the end, this is still inside you, but you have just gave up those dreams in order to follow a traditional idea, a traditional path. And at the end, the goal is to don't worry about other people's opinion, because at the end, if I want to start a business, yes, it's hard, it's not easy, but after 5, 10 years, I know that if I work hard every single day, I can become successful and I can achieve what I want, and I am okay for the rest of my life, because I know exactly how to build a successful business, how to make more money, how to create an economy and income for myself. And then once I have this skill, I just need to adapt this skill with different business model. Okay, let's say that today I have a social media marketing agency, and maybe in 10 years there will be no social media on this planet. Okay, I cannot sell that service about social media because it's not here, but I can create some other services with other platforms, because I know exactly how to do it, how to approach the client, how to sell, how to improve my service, how to get clients. And once I know those basic skills about selling, getting clients and all this stuff, I am able to create an economy forever. And this is really safe. It's safe because everything depends on me. I have everything on my shoulder, and I'm not telling to other people maybe to give me contract for money, or maybe I'm not going to other people to ask if they have a job for me, but I know that I can create my own income with what's inside my mind. And you need to think what you really want. Just spend a lot of time thinking about, okay, what I want, what I was saying when I was a kid, what are my dreams. And then you will discover that you want stuff that other people have achieved them, so you know that it's possible. For example, a dream of mine right now is to own a Lamborghini. It can be the Huracan or it can be the Aventador, but this is the main goal right now, and I am working every single day towards that goal. Why this? Because I know that it's possible, because other people with the same business model, yes, maybe in other countries or maybe in other conditions, but other people with the same business model, they have been able to achieve this goal. So I know that if I stick doing this every single day until I will get there, I will get there. Because if I do the same thing of other people that have got this result, probably I will end up maybe not with the same, but with a similar result. Maybe yes, it will take longer or shorter for me, depending on my personality, on my city, on my background. But at the end, if you do what successful people are doing, and if you do it for a long period of time, you can really succeed and achieve what you want. And once I've been able to see this vision, to see this for myself, I've been able to differentiate myself from average people by just doing different stuff. Because at the end, if society tells you that you need to go home when you finish your 9 to 5 job, you need to sit down in front of TV, watch TV maybe for 6 hours, then have dinner, and then watch TV maybe until you go to bed. And by this, society is programming you, is programming your brain by thinking small, by always be focused about problems of the world. Because if you focus 100% on yourself, you don't have time and you don't want to look at the news, to look maybe at social media, to look at TV. I watch TV pretty much 0 hours a week. I just watch sometimes maybe Netflix, maybe at Sunday or maybe at the evening, and then the rest of the time I am focusing on learning, on improving, and on myself. Because at the end, if my mind is full of stuff that will distract me, I will never end up successful, and I will stay in that rat race where I am sad and where I want to escape. And if you want to know the 7 traits of successful people, download the free PDF that you find in the description, so you will know exactly the things that you need to have in order to become successful. Now it's the time to ask to yourself, okay, what life I want? You need to choose. Maybe you can be happy with the traditional model. Maybe you are already happy with your life. And this is amazing. This is okay. You need to just keep what you are doing. But if you don't like your situation, maybe you are not making enough money, maybe you are not able to start your own business, or maybe you are not really happy or fulfilled in life, you need to understand that you need to do something different. And the best way to do this is to consume content. By consuming a lot of content like this video or other videos on YouTube, you can really change and shape your mindset in order to achieve what you want. Because at the end, if you want to reach your goal, it's always a mind game. You need to have the right mind in order to do the right actions, and then you will have the right results. But if you don't have the right mindset, you will never know how to get it and how to keep what you want. And don't hope in the lottery. Don't think that if you will win the lottery, you will become successful, you will make a lot of money, and you will end up maybe another person. But if you will win the lottery, you will end up depressed, and maybe you will die in few years. And watch this next video right here, where I explain you exactly why. I see you there. And you're saying to yourself, okay, why I am just spending maybe 10,000 a month when I can spend 20,000, 50,000, 100,000 a month? Because I have a lot of money on my bank account. I have won a lot of money,